Oh my gosh, I just did my I'm so tired. I just did my day, technically day 3, but because I didn't run on the 6th, so it's kind of day 2. But yeah, I'm so tired. I'm so freaking tired. Today was way worse than not Saturdays. I'm literally glistening from sweat. My ears feel like they're gonna pop. I'm so tired. But yeah, I'm not gonna give up. Today was a bit more arduous than before. I'm so tired. And the worst thing is, instead of things getting better, they're slightly getting worse. I'm walking so slow. I'm doing the 5-minute cool down right now. I'm not as tired as yesterday, but my legs, they feel so numb. I don't know. Things are supposed to be easier, right? As you continue doing them. But whoa, this is not easy in the slightest. I'm surprisingly not as tired today as I usually am. That felt nice. It really did. Today is day 4 of week 2. Ooh. Oh my gosh, it's so wet. Yeah, and we have been receiving so much rain that it's so wet. I thought yesterday was gonna be bad, but I think today is gonna be way worse than yesterday in terms of like how wet it is, because it was raining right through the night until this morning when I woke up after 6. It was still like, it was a bit of drizzle, so I don't know. Yeah, it's quite wet. Let me see. Okay. Can you see those spots that are a bit shiny? That's water. You're very aware. But yeah, it's all good. I was just thinking about how older me is now, but like younger me, or me of the past, yes, that's the correct term, me of the past would have been like, oh no, there's no way I'm gonna go jump or train for the marathon because it's wet, it's raining, da-di-da-di. I'm so grateful to God because I always made excuses to not do things, and I always found excuses. It's so cold. I always found excuses that were at least seemed valid to me. So what I was just trying to say here is that I always like make excuses that were valid or seemed valid as to why I shouldn't do something, even though I really don't want to do it. And it's just that it's just one of those things where you let like insecurity and fear and worry and all these negative emotions prevent you from doing something. For example, in terms of me running, I started running and I don't even have the proper clothing to be running. But I'm like, you know what? I do not care. I'm putting on whatever I can put on and I'm going to run. You know what I mean? So it's all good. We just need to start. I feel like one of those things where that prevents us from doing anything is because we have this thing of like, oh, I'm definitely gonna get sick though. Oh, my toes are already wet and the wind, but it's all good. But anyway, one of those things that like prevents us from starting things is like you need X, Y, and Z to start. But sometimes you just need to start, and then you'll figure out ways to work around certain things. You know what I mean? You know. But yeah, I'm just so grateful. Today, I had to run for the first time for 3 minutes at a conversational pace. That was so hard. It was so difficult. But I was like, you know, if I feel like I need to take a pause from running and start walking, that's exactly what I'll do. And that's exactly what I did. But I feel good. I really do. Oh, oh my word. I was returning home from my run and I saw these leaves. This is my first time seeing these leaves because I usually use this road all the time. But yeah, I saw this. This looks like watermelon, right? But there's another plant or a fruit or vegetable, I don't know what it is, that we call inyanya in the Eastern Cape of South Africa. Okay, I don't know if all parts of Eastern Cape call it that, but where I'm from, it's called inyanya. I think this is inyanya. Somebody, because there's a lot of dumping that happens here, somebody dumped inyanya seeds here, and then it started growing, but there isn't actually fruit. I think it's just the leaves and the stems and whatnot. But yeah, hello, today's a new day. I'm starting week 3 today. Exciting. And kind of excited. I did see that. Kind of fresh. Like I'm very energized. I'm ready to take it on. And yeah. I don't know. I did start a bit later today than I would like to, but yeah. It is all good. Really, I just want to see how well I'm going to do today. I actually saw a video of someone, I think it was either on Instagram or, I need to be quicker, I need to be brisk, is what it said. Okay, so I think it was either on Instagram or on YouTube. And this person was like, oh my goodness, the way your body lies when you start running. Because for me, I think, I'm not entirely sure, I think when I start running, like doing my first conversational lap, I'm like, oh my god. And then as I continue on, it doesn't feel as bad. So I was like, oh my goodness, I can totally relate to that. That's also kind of funny. But yeah. Anywho, yeah, here's to a great day. And we thank the Lord. Why did I say it like that? We thank the Lord for blessing us with a new day. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah. Wow, that's all I can say. My ears are in so much pain. My face is so pimply. I am so tired. My ears, number one, are in so much pain. This was the worst. I don't want to lie. I had such a difficult time with this. I don't know if the problem was the fact that I feel like I started strong and my chest just started burning. I don't know if that's the sensation, it's like burn or like a piercing type of thing. It was so painful. I was like, oh my goodness, God. I was literally praying because it was so painful, but I was like, I'm not gonna stop, you know what I mean? That's a part of it, I guess. I'm not quite in the mood today for any of it. I'm so tired. Slept late, but that doesn't matter. The fact is, I'm not in the mood, and I have a cold sore. But that has nothing to do with anything. But I'm just mentioning that because it's kind of hard for me to open my mouth without actually tearing it a little bit. Who is trying to form better habits, I guess, because sometimes it's so hard to sticking to something is so hard, and sometimes we can be so hard on ourselves for not sticking with that thing. I feel like sometimes we do have the strength to like just push ourselves to do it, but sometimes I feel like it's okay. Not I feel like it is okay. It is okay if you just literally don't have the strength for it. You understand?
Halfway through lap.
I hope I hope it helps someone. Okay, even if it's just one person, even if it's just me of the future. Yeah. Anyway, bye. You. So the one thing that I will say I've learned is, or at least I've recognized, well, that's the thing that was happening. Setting the pace from the beginning is very important because it determines how you run. I remember the day I had such a terrible run. I had like walked very fast and then I started running fast as well. And I honestly just could not even maintain it. I was so tired. But I realized the following day, I ran so nicely. I was hardly tired. Same thing with today. And yeah, as much as I really was not in the mood to actually run today, I enjoyed it. I really did. But yeah. Today's a Wednesday, and I do run Monday and Tuesday because those are my days. It's Monday, Tuesday, and then I skip Wednesday, Thursday, and then I do Friday, Saturday. But I actually didn't because I don't know, it was raining, okay? It was raining and I also wasn't entirely in the mood to do so I didn't. But it's fine because I'm doing it now. It's still slightly wet. I am so good. And yesterday I'm wearing a bonnet because the other times that I ran and it was slightly cold and a bit windy, my ears would be so painful. So I was like, I'm not going through that again. Using what you have. I honestly thought maybe things would progressively get harder, but I don't know how to. Like, I want them to get harder. I'm gonna see how today goes. I'm eating my words up, if that's how the phrase goes. Seriously, I was like, oh, I need something harder. I need something that's gonna. I am so tired.
30 seconds rest remaining.
I've only done twice, two laps of the 2 minutes 60 seconds thing. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired, and I'm questioning myself: am I running at my pace or what's going on here? I will.
10 seconds. Next lap is 2 minutes at a conversational pace.
Also, why do I keep having slab? I don't know what it's called in English, but whoa, it's like this sharp pain over here. Oh my gosh, it is so painful. Seriously, wow. So as much as I honestly do not want to, I want things to progress, I also don't want to stay stagnant. You know what I mean? With my training. So I'm getting hot, hence why I'm putting the bonnet back. So yeah, so my decision after today's run is that I'm just gonna stick with the plan so long, and if I feel again as though
halfway through lap,
if I feel like I'm not being challenged enough, whoop, okay, let's continue walking in the grass. If I feel like I'm not being challenged enough, then what I'll do is, I don't know, I'll just try look into just increasing the volume of it. But yeah, today is so gloomy. Oh my gosh, look at my face. Maybe not so up close. Today is so gloomy glooms. but I love it. I love weather like this. So yeah. Last day of Feb. Last training of Feb. Exciting. I'm very sleepy though, but it's all good. But yeah. So, almost completed. I'm almost done with this month's training, which is very exciting. Today was great. Didn't start off so good, to be honest. But it's good. It's been good. It's been so good so far. It's been so good. There were days where I was, things were a bit hard, but I made it through. Wearing the bonnet again today is wind. I do not want painful. Where can I speak? I do not want painful. I don't want my ears to hurt. Okay?